We long to be loved. This longing is woven into the very fabric of our being, a quiet yearning that follows us through every stage of life. From our earliest days we search for connection, for someone who will see us, accept us and hold us close. It's a deeply human need. No matter who we are or where we come from, the desire to belong and to be cherished is universal. It's what brings us together, what makes us reach out to others, and what gives our lives meaning. We crave the feeling of being accepted, cherished, and understood. These moments of genuine connection, whether with friends, family, or a partner, can feel like a warm light in the darkness, reminding us that we matter. Honestly, this desire is often amplified when we carry emotional wounds. When we've been hurt, rejected, or left behind, the hope for healing through love can become even more intense, almost like a lifeline we cling to. We hope that love will be the balm that soothes our pain. We imagine that the right relationship or the right person will finally make us whole, filling the empty spaces inside us. It's a tempting idea, finding someone who will make everything all right. The thought of being rescued by love is comforting, especially when life feels overwhelming or lonely. We see it in stories, songs, and movies. The world around us is filled with tales of love conquering all, of soulmates who heal each other's deepest wounds, and of happy endings that promise everlasting joy. The message is clear: love conquers all. It mends broken hearts and heals past wounds. It's a beautiful story, and one that gives us hope when we need it most. But is this really true? Can love alone truly erase the pain of our past, or fix everything that's broken inside us? While love can be a powerful force for good, it's not a magical cure-all. Relationships can bring comfort and joy, but they can also bring challenges, misunderstandings, and even more heartache if we expect too much from them. The idea that romantic love alone can heal us is a myth. True healing often requires self-reflection, growth, and sometimes the support of friends, family, or professionals. It's a dangerous myth that can keep us stuck in cycles of pain and dissatisfaction. When we expect another person to fix us, we set ourselves up for disappointment and strain our relationships. We need to let go of this fairy tale notion. Healing is a journey that often starts within ourselves, and love, while important, can only support us along the way, not complete the journey for us. It's time to embrace a more realistic and empowering view of love and healing. When we learn to love ourselves and seek connection from a place of wholeness, love becomes a source of strength, not a desperate search for rescue. Where does this belief in love's healing power come from? Why do so many of us hold on to the idea that love can fix what's broken inside us, or mend the wounds of our past? The origins of this myth are deeply rooted in both our biology and our culture, shaping the way we see ourselves and our relationships. We are social creatures, hardwired for connection. Our brains are literally wired to seek out bonds with others, and we thrive when we feel accepted and loved. The warmth of a hug, the laughter shared with friends, or the comfort of family gatherings all reinforce our need for belonging. From the very beginning of life, we rely on the love and care of others for survival. As infants, we are completely dependent on our caregivers, and their affection is not just comforting, it's essential for our growth and development. The bonds we form in these early years lay the foundation for how we understand love. This early experience shapes our understanding of love and its importance. The smiles, the gentle touches, and the reassuring presence of a caregiver teach us that love means safety, warmth, and security. As we grow, we carry this association with us. The lessons we learn in childhood about love and connection become the blueprint for our future relationships, influencing how we seek comfort and support as adults. We link love with safety, security, and comfort. Whether it's the steady presence of a partner, the embrace of a friend, or the closeness of family, these connections help us feel grounded and less alone in the world. It's natural to seek these feelings in romantic relationships. We look for someone who can offer us the same sense of acceptance and understanding we once found in our families, hoping to recreate that feeling of being truly seen and cared for. We hope to find someone who can provide the same sense of wholeness we experienced in childhood. Sometimes we even search for partners who remind us of those early caregivers, unconsciously seeking to heal old wounds through new love. Furthermore, our culture reinforces this idea at every turn. Stories, movies, and songs all tell us that true love is not only possible, but that it will save us from loneliness, pain, and even ourselves. Romantic love is often portrayed as the ultimate goal in life, the happy ending that makes everything worthwhile. We're taught to believe that finding the one will complete us and bring lasting happiness. We are bombarded with images of perfect couples and happily ever afters. Advertisements, social media, and entertainment all present love as flawless, effortless, and endlessly fulfilling. This constant messaging can distort our expectations of love and relationships. It can make us believe that anything less than perfection is a failure, and that love should always feel magical and easy. The reality is far more complex. Real relationships are filled with challenges, misunderstandings, and moments of doubt. Love is not a cure-all, and it cannot magically erase our struggles or insecurities. While love can provide support and comfort, it cannot erase our past or solve all our problems. True healing often requires self-reflection, growth, and sometimes the help of others beyond our romantic partners. Love is powerful, but it is not a miracle cure. Imagine a woman named Sarah. She's someone you might pass by in the park, her face thoughtful, her eyes carrying stories untold. On the surface, she seems like anyone else, but beneath that calm exterior lies a lifetime of silent struggles. Sarah's childhood was far from easy. She grew up in a home where criticism echoed louder than encouragement, and neglect was more common than affection. The absence of warmth and support left her feeling invisible, as if her needs and feelings didn't matter. Now, as an adult, Sarah carries these invisible scars. She struggles with deep-seated insecurities, always questioning her worth. The fear of abandonment lingers in her mind, making her doubt whether anyone could truly love her for who she is. Despite her fears, Sarah longs for connection. She enters relationships with hope, wishing that this time, she'll finally feel accepted and cherished. Each new beginning is filled with cautious optimism, a quiet yearning for the love she missed as a child. One day, Sarah meets someone special, a kind and caring partner who seems to see the best in her. He listens, supports, and treats her with genuine respect. He offers her the love and understanding she's always craved. For the first time, Sarah feels a glimmer of hope that maybe, just maybe, she can finally heal. Yet despite his kindness, Sarah's old insecurities refuse to fade away. She finds herself doubting his affection, worrying that he'll eventually leave her, just like others have before. She seeks constant reassurance, needing to hear that she's loved and wanted. The anxiety gnaws at her, making her question every word, every gesture. Inevitably, her unresolved pain begins to affect the relationship. Old wounds resurface, leading to misunderstandings and tension between them. Her partner tries to help, but he can't fully understand the depth of her hurt. This story illustrates a crucial point about love and healing. No matter how genuine or deep a partner's love may be, it cannot erase the impact of our past experiences on its own. Even the most supportive relationship has its limits. Love can offer comfort and support, but it cannot single-handedly heal wounds that have been left unaddressed for years. Sarah's partner can stand by her side, offering patience and understanding, but the journey to healing is ultimately hers to take. He can't rewrite her past or erase the pain she's carried for so long. This doesn't mean their relationship is doomed or without hope. It simply highlights the importance of self-awareness and personal growth in overcoming emotional pain. Love is powerful, but it has its limitations when faced with unhealed wounds. True healing requires more than affection. It demands courage, self-reflection, and a willingness to confront the past. For Sarah, the path forward means embarking on her own healing journey. She must learn to understand her pain, to nurture herself, and to build a sense of self-worth that isn't dependent on others. By confronting her past, challenging her negative beliefs, and seeking support, perhaps through therapy or self-discovery, Sarah can begin to heal. Only then can she truly open herself to love, not as a remedy for her pain but as a celebration of her growth. True healing begins within. It requires us to acknowledge our pain, understand its roots, and develop healthy coping mechanisms. This process takes time, courage, and often professional guidance. Love from others can play a supportive role in this journey. A loving partner can offer empathy, encouragement, and a safe space to process emotions. However, they cannot do the work for us. Relying solely on a partner for healing places an unfair burden on the relationship. It can lead to resentment, codependency, and ultimately prevent both individuals from reaching their full potential. So how do we embark on this journey of self-healing? The first step is cultivating self-awareness. This means paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. It requires honesty about our strengths and weaknesses. Journaling can be a powerful tool for self-reflection. Writing down our thoughts and feelings helps us identify patterns and triggers. Meditation and mindfulness practices can also enhance self-awareness by bringing our attention to the present moment. Often, our emotional wounds manifest in our relationships. We might find ourselves repeating unhealthy patterns or reacting disproportionately to certain situations. By examining these patterns, we can gain insights into our underlying pain. While romantic love is not the sole answer, seeking support is crucial for healing. Therapy provides a safe and confidential space to explore our emotional landscape. A trained therapist can help us understand our past, challenge negative thought patterns, and develop healthier coping mechanisms. Beyond therapy, connecting with supportive friends and family can be invaluable. Sharing our experiences with trusted individuals can help us feel less alone and gain new perspectives. Support groups and online communities can also provide a sense of belonging and shared understanding. True fulfillment comes from cultivating both self-love and healthy connections. When we invest in our own healing, we bring a stronger and healthier self to our relationships. We are less likely to seek validation or healing from our partners. Instead, we can approach relationships from a place of wholeness and authenticity. Remember, love is a beautiful and powerful force. However, it's not a magic solution. By embracing self-awareness, seeking support, and engaging in personal growth, we pave the way for true healing and fulfilling relationships.